A girl who loved to learn. A long time ago, in the year 1867, a baby girl named Marie Skłodowska was born in Warsaw, a big city in Poland. Her family was not rich, but they loved books, learning, and science. Her father was a teacher, and Marie loved asking questions. She would look at the stars and wonder, how does the world work? From a very young age, Marie was very smart. She loved to read books and solve problems. She was the youngest of 5 children. Her family believed that girls and boys should both get good education. But in Poland at that time, girls were not allowed to go to top universities. Marie's big dream. Marie had a big dream. She wanted to be a scientist. She wanted to learn everything about physics and chemistry, which are the sciences that study energy, matter, and how things work. But because she was a girl and because her country was under Russian rule, she could not study easily. Still, Marie did not give up. She joined a secret school called the Flying University. It was not a real building. It was a place where smart people met in secret to teach each other. She worked hard during the day and studied at night. She also worked as a tutor to earn money for her dream, going to Paris to study science. Moving to Paris. When Marie turned 24, she moved to France. It was not easy. She was far from her family, and she did not speak much French. But she never gave up. She studied at the famous Sorbonne University in Paris. In the beginning, she lived in a tiny room, ate little food, and studied all the time. She wore old clothes and felt cold in the winter, but her heart was full of hope. She wanted to become a scientist more than anything. Meeting Pierre Curie. While studying science, Marie met a kind and smart man named Pierre Curie. He was also a scientist and liked Marie's passion for learning. They talked about science, dreams, and how they wanted to help the world. They got married in 1895, and Marie became known as Marie Curie. Marie and Pierre became a team. They worked in a small, old lab with broken windows and simple tools. But they were very happy. They were doing what they loved, science. A strange rock called pitchblende. One day, Marie started studying a dark black rock called pitchblende. This rock came from the ground and had a strange power. It gave off invisible rays that could pass through things. This was called radioactivity. Marie thought, maybe this rock has something new inside. Maybe there's an element that no one has ever seen before. So she began testing it. She crushed it, boiled it, and studied it again and again. The discovery of radium. After years of hard work, Marie and Pierre found something amazing. The rock had a new element that gave off powerful energy and glowed in the dark. They named it radium. A little while later, they also found another new element and called it polonium, after Marie's home country, Poland. These were brand new elements. No one had discovered them before. The whole world was amazed. Marie wins a big prize. In 1903, Marie and Pierre Curie won the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on radioactivity. A Nobel Prize is one of the most important awards in the world. Marie was the first woman ever to win a Nobel Prize. Marie could have become rich. But she did not want money. She wanted to help science. She gave away her ideas and discoveries so others could learn. A sad day. In 1906, something very sad happened. Pierre Curie was hit by a horse-drawn cart in the street and died. Marie was heartbroken. She had lost her best friend and partner. But she decided to keep working. She wanted to finish the work they had started together. Marie became the first woman professor at the Sorbonne University. This was a big step for women in science. Another Nobel Prize. Marie continued her research and made many more discoveries. In 1911, she won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for discovering radium and polonium. She was the first person in the world to win 2 Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences. This was something no one had ever done before. Helping in the war. During World War I, many soldiers were hurt in battle. Doctors needed to see inside their bodies to help them. Marie used her radium research to build X-ray machines. These machines could look inside the body without cutting it open. Marie even drove a small truck with an X-ray machine inside it to help the doctors at the war front. She trained nurses and saved many lives. She was a hero not just in science, but also in real life. The danger of radium. At first, people thought radium was magic. It was used in glow-in-the-dark watches, toys, even toothpaste. But later, scientists learned that radium is dangerous. Its rays can hurt the body if you touch it or breathe it in. Marie did not know this in the beginning. She often worked with radium without gloves or protection. Over the years, the rays made her sick. Marie Curie's last years. Marie never stopped working. She kept teaching, writing, and helping other scientists. But her health got worse. She died in 1934 from a sickness caused by too much radiation. Even today, her books and lab notebooks are still radioactive. People must wear special clothes to touch them. A lasting legacy. Marie Curie's work changed the world. Because of her, doctors can treat cancer with radiation therapy. Scientists understand more about atoms and energy. She opened doors for women in science and proved that girls can do anything boys can do. She showed that with hard work, courage, and a curious mind, you can do great things, even if you come from a small place and have little money.